Let's have a look at achievements. Wait. No. Yeah. I don't know. I must be misremembering it or something, you know? Must be. See now the products of your meddling. Burn in my hatred. Inferno Shell. 75 fire damage to melee attackers. Good thing there's not a melee attacker here. Nice. Now to bring Warden Stillwater to justice. With the undead... He respawned. With the undead outbreak contained, the time has come for Stillwater and its followers to answer for their crimes. Although we thwarted a tragedy the likes of which has not been seen since the Scourge invaded, we must ensure that such a thing can never happen again. They will all face true death. Come, Shandalyn, I will have Stillwater's head. With the undead outbreak contained, the time has come for Stillwater and his followers to answer for their crimes. Though we averted a tragedy the likes of which has not been seen since the Scourge invaded, must ensure that such a thing can never happen again. They'll all face true death. Sorry, I felt like I read it wrong the first time round. I could give him unending breathing, as if, you know, as an undead he really needs to breathe. Sludge guards, there's the Flesh Shaper Arnold, and the Warden Stillwater himself. Lyndon, alive? Now I know where allegiances lie, Shandalyn. And you, Jenny, I told we had a connection. You've broken my heart for the last time. Warden Stillwater, you are deranged and a threat to our way of life. By authority of the Dark Lady herself, I hereby impose upon you the harshest penalty allowed under Forsaken law, true death. That goes for all of you traitorous scum who supported this fool. Kneel. I am a threat. I am deranged. Yes. What I've created here is an evolution. This is a Forsaken will thrive, not through some magical winged fairy sprinkling happy dust on corpses. Kill them all. They will all serve as subjects for our next study. Don't kill me. I'm very fragile. Okay, you know what? Maybe actually getting help on this is a good thing. What the? You think that you've won? Think again. Stand before my new form and tremble. All the guards are dead, so's the other guys, as near as I can tell. Whoa. Is that plague slime? Some ass is bombarding us. Or was, anyway. I'm kind of tempted in redoing that because we kind of just got blasted the fuck away. But at the same time, that was kind of funny. Yeah, there's the head of the warden, no flavor text. Do not waste my time, Shandalyn. I'll deliver this head to the Banshee Queen personally. Of course, I'll make mention of your part in all of this, Shandalyn. As for your reward, take from Stillwater's cash whatever you desire. You earned it. somebody likes me. Ooh, I'm now exalted with the Undercity. I didn't expect that. There, I've got my second ring. Before my capture and imprisonment, I was stationed at South Shore. My primary job at the ruins was to take slime samples and make sure that the light that we released was safely dissipating. Simple and easy, if not for the Worgen that would continuously harass us. I need you to head to South Shore and find my apprentice, Serge Hinot. Make sure that he's okay and inform him that I will return to my work once my work here has concluded. You'll find the ruins of South Shore to the southeast near the coast. Also, the guy in there is called Innkeeper Hirschberg. Alright. Thought his name was a bit different. That's what I was checking. Okay. Okay, I need to break out Disenchant. And now let's go through this. Let's see. You're soulbound and inferior, so we DE you. DE. Bracers are the final transmission. Don't remember. Oh, I remember that's when the guys get overrun by the Worgen. Yeah. Back in Gilneas. It's been quite a while since I recorded this, so I'm still kind of a little behind on what's what. Suppository preventers. I'm not sure if I want to remember that one. Shandalyn has nearly 200 linen. Talas has just over. Nice. Bad at all. I'll be sitting down Shandalyn at some stage and just cranking out a ton of also, is that a Forsaken outhouse? Chris, they even modeled in poop here. Alright then. I'll sit down with her, just churn out a ton of quotes, linen stuff, and just work on her tailoring for a bit. Then I'll DE what I can, DE some of it maybe, or maybe I'll auction it. It's hard to know. Sell it cheap enough, someone wanted to buy it to DE it themselves. You know, so might be worthwhile to just sell it off to make a bit of money back, you know? Ass? Bloodfang Forsaken Hunter. Bring this down. Beautiful. Random sheep. Battle creeper. Ruins of South Shore. There's a undead bird. Altus. Christ. They really fucking bombed the place. If you want to see what South Shore used to look like, you can get an idea of it in the dungeon. Oh, apparently these have give a quest. That's a nice little touch. Don't remember seeing that elsewhere though. If you go to Crusade, Old Hillsbrad, you can get to see what it looks like back during Troll's time. Oh, that's Orcus's faithful steed, and it's pretty battered. Something's going on there. Um, lo- um, yeah, you can get an idea of what it looked like then. I'm not sure if it's quite accurate to how it looked like in, say, Classic, you know, but yeah, it'll give you an idea. Just can't really remember what it used to look like in, you know, pre-Kata, and what it looks like in the old Hillsbrad dungeon. So I can't remember if there's any differences between the two, you know? And part of me's worried that, you know, if I tell you, yeah, it's the exact same, that there's going to be some big differences. Just in, like, how the town looked and whatnot. While if I say there's differences, I'm waiting for it to be, you know, the same. Though, like, there will be NPCs in the old Hillsbrad dungeon that you wouldn't have seen pre-Kata. Like, you can see the founding of the Scarlet Onslaught. Well, not the Scarlet Onslaught, the Scarlet Crusade. Yeah, you know, things like that. But how this place actually looked, you can get an idea. In loving memory of Jesse Morals. I'm not sure. That could be. I guess that might be a reference to a friend of a WoW dev or a WoW dev. I'm not sure. There's a few in the game, and that might be one of them. Remember, horde people would keep coming to res this guy, and he would harass South Shore. Remember, that was an old quest. But yeah, basically the point I was making was, if you want to see kind of how this place looked like before the Forsaken moved in and wrecked it, you can go to the old Hillsbrad dungeon. There is some differences, but you get a general gist kind of thing, you know? So that's as good as you're going to get. Heckler's Ire, empowered by Heckler's dark magic. So yeah, it's as good as you're going to get. Darla Harris. Was she... I swear she was the Fly Master here before South Shore fell. Another interruption. How am I supposed to get any work done like this? Don't answer that. Do I look as if I care what you have to say? For to ever get this place cleaned up and expand our empire, I will need absolute silence. The Worgen situation hasn't gotten any better, and Heckler is really creeping me out. We used a fairly potent strain of blight against humans at South Shore. As you can see, it worked. The trouble with blight used, though, is that the blight tends to stick around after it served its purpose. What I need from you is to take this testing kit and get out into the field to get a lethality count from the blight slimes that we've released into the area. Use the lethality analyzer on the blight slime sweeping these slime pools. Come back to me when you've recovered some solid data. Recycling. It's all the craze these days. The Banshee Queen has decreed that we must conserve if we are to prosper as a people. Everyone must do their part, right? With that said, you'll be doing our part for us. There are likely thousands of blight canister bits and pieces all over South Shore. We can use those canisters for more blight bombing goodness. Just head into the ruins here and pick up whatever you can find. Victory for Sylvanus. It's time we rebuild this place and restore it to its former glory, minus all the annoying humans. Heckler's Rod, give it. Heckler's Command. To think I, a master of necromancy, trained by Kalfazad himself, was reduced to nothing more than a corpse in a grave. Thankfully, my astute apprentice, Talvand, managed to find a group of heroes to recover this. Heckler whipped out his rod. It is through the power of the rod that I was reborn. The rod give it, and the rod take it away. Give it now and use it to empower the Dark Rangers. I've been battling Worgen in the fields north of us. Renew their vigor with my rod. So we're to use this guy's rod to renew Dark Rangers' vigor as they fight Wolfmen. If this is not an idea for some, H game, I don't know what is. That is the terminology, right? I have no fucking clue. But if that's not, the setting for one of those, then I am sincerely disappointed. Because I'm kind of imagining, I'm imagining how the game fucking works right now, and it's very weird. Like, I know you're powering these ladies up by shagging them with this guy's dick. Like, you just have it in your hand kind of thing. And they, you know, win the sexy fight they're having with these werewolf guys. Who knew he had another one? But, yeah. That's what I've got going through my mind. How about you? Our Dark Rangers search the fields for Worgen terrorists. These Worgen have been sent out by their Dark Masters to hunt and kill us. And though a Dark Ranger is a formidable combatant, the Worgen often attack in packs, which can overwhelm even a Dark Ranger. Search the fields around the ruins of South Shore for any blood-fanged Forsaken hunters. Kill any that you see, for the Forsaken and for Orderon. Enjoy the rod. I am renewed. Oh, Christ. Blight sample depleted will recharge naturally over time. Can actually deplete these guys. And actually depleting them will actually weakens them a bit, health-wise. Which is actually a very nice touch. I wasn't expecting it to do so. Okay, maybe I should fight one without killing them. Sorry, fight one without draining them first. B. Oh, I remember South Shore in the good old days when it was actually functioning. Why are they giving me such issue? Like, they have got a dot over their head. The Blight Slimes are beginning to react negatively to your product. Now even the non-angry ones are hostile with me. Okay, I'm gonna look these up because I'm puzzled. Angry Blight Slime. You're meant to get a quest upon its death. It requires level 15. Huh. Someone was saying here that you know how the Blight Slimes give a broken arrow upon their death. That's apparently a joke, a subtle joke. Apparently, a broken arrow is, according to this person. Well, a person here is claiming that this is a joke. I'm gonna look this up. Not only since I'm using Microsoft Edge right now, I just use that when I'm in the videos. Let me just Google this. Military. Okay, yeah, they weren't actually wrong. They were claiming it was a US military code for an accident involving nuclear weapons.